Yeah, November looks to tie everything into what's going on with the Eternals movie, and also a lot of us knew this. This is the thing. There's already been data mined information already out for a little while, but I thought it was kind of cool to kind of like, just wait until like something was announced to like, talk about it, and especially because somebody's like noticed that here there are some eyes that seem to be watching. And whether or not this is, because a lot of people have kind of theorized since we had the the cutscenes, there was this kind of like moment in time where it was a Grandmaster Prime, or it's end. Was it Grievous? Grievous at the end of all things, or there was another character. We all had this big kind of like speculation type thing. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, like the top left hand corner, like I don't know how to be more specific on this. Like it's just right there. There's two eyes. Is it a Watcher? Is it a Watcher? Is it somebody from? Is it the Watcher that's kind of in the Marvel Realm of Champions type place, kind of watching over all things? Who knows? I think it's a nice, cool thing to put. The great thing about this is also seeing Sentinels. As a lot of you know, this kind of like factors in quite big into the forefront of the story that's being presented in the Eternals film that's going to be out soon, about that kind of like involvement. So it's kind of cool to see like Sentinels in some kind of like bigger type of delivery, which I think would be great. There's something that we talked about before about the Grandmaster and the Collector were going on a journey, and there was kind of like they were collecting minerals from a broken up Sentinel. So not a Sentinel as in like mutants and X-Men, but Sentinels as being like the is it Celestials? Am I just like saying Sentinels? It's not Celestials. Sorry, Celestials. Celestials. That's what I'm referring to. Sorry, wrong things. They're all Tals, but this is Celestials. So yeah, like a broken up Sentinel. Don't say it, Richard. You already messed up once. Celestial, and they got these kind of like bits that create crystals and whatever. In any case, moving on. Let's see what's happening next month. Right, let's go. Let's see what's cooking for the month of November. So it looks like we're dealing with the aftermath of Null. The two champions added to the game are going to be Xerxes and Icarus, which I'm kind of like a bit. There were better ones that I kind of personally would have gone for. But, is what it is at the end of the day. But, we continue on. And we've got a main event quest, which is Cataclysm. Back issues 8, which is Deadpoolooza, which is going to be exciting. From MCOC Archives, another classic quest. By the way, I don't know when we're going to have the, what is it called? Groot and Rocket's event. They had like a seasonal type thing. Don't know why we're not doing that, but it is what it is. Could have waited till December, put out, or November, and would have worked perfectly. This time we'll be looking through Deadpoolooza, the quest where Deadpool got to run the contest for a day. Yes, that's going to be fun. In the variant difficulty, Deadpool has decided that only #mercenary and Deadpool family champions will be at their strongest. Put together a team of morally dubious mercs for money, use crossfight buffs collected from the Deadpooloids to overcome the challenges within and face off against Venompool in this arena/kitchen of origin. That's going to be exciting. I think as well, this is going to be... I really enjoyed this month when it came to the usage of the Summon Symbiote and also thinking about, crossfight buffs. This is going to be, I think, a bit different, but if it's similar or has a similar vibe to that, then hey, I think that's good. This will be one of these quests in a little while that I've gone, hey, kabam, good work in kind of thinking outside the box there with something like this. So #mercenary and Deadpool family champions. I'm probably gonna have to do like a video about like a variant 8 prep video, but we're still like 2 weeks out from that. But I'll put it on the rotation. I'll probably make it like a video this week. That'll be quite interesting. Fight summary. Now we saw a little bit of that, and as well skip special threat and B and boost categories. We did actually talk about that today in the news show. Yes, these quality of life improvements do actually look pretty good. I like what Kabam are planning to do. Kabam Zero is doing some amazing work, especially to kind of like do these little things. Skip the SP3 button, summaries. Really handy. I had to edit a lot out of Marvel Contest Champions news today because otherwise it was going to push past the 15-minute mark and it's just going to be too excessively long. But I did want to kind of make a mention about how this could be really beneficial if you're doing objectives and explain as to why. And I think mainly it's just a case of going like how many times and volume of things like incinerates volume of things like highest combos and other stuff that maybe, you know, you want to have those stats and information and break down more info to stuff. But yeah, just kind of going like, okay, what if they run it objectives that are quite specific on, I don't know, in a fight doing X amount of special attacks. At least you can go like, okay, in this fight I did 3 special attacks, where in the next fight I'll have to do 4 special attacks in order to make sure that I get some kind of objective done. It's just handy for that, and it's good to see from an analytical point of view. And as well, there's going to be plenty of statisticians that that mess around with this stuff and F with it, so that's good. And also stuff with boost categories and stuff. Champion updates, we know Nebula and Karnak are going to be buffed. Happy days. And then there's a few other things as well, where there's fixed an issue where Null's corruption was not applying to the correct number of armor breaks when applying armor ups when were triggered. Black Panther's SP1 was not connecting with all hits. I've definitely seen that. Ant-Man was unable to chain into a special attack at the end of a combo. Don't know anybody that really is interested with playing Ant-Man unless it's in Arena. Fixed an issue where Black Widow Deadly Origin wasn't listed in the text of War Machine's Skirmish Enhancement Synergy. Okay. Invisible Woman did not become transparent. Mr. Negative was unable to chain heavy attacks. Yes, actually, that was a bug that we covered on the channel. Odin's checkmate description was appearing with the True Strike pause description, right? And where there's a special attack button sometimes cause champions to block instead of launching a special attack. Yes! That is actually an issue, but also there's other issues in cooperation with that as to like the way the inputs work on devices. Definitely finding that, but I think that's kind of like something I've been referring to as like, feels like enemy AI has been given prioritization. So a lot of times when you're kind of clicking down like this onto that, it's like, come on, man. Like I'm pretty certain I threw my special attack first, though the enemy's registered before mine. So maybe that's something that kind of plays into that. I don't know. It's going to be interesting next week when this is launched as to whether or not it's fine and dandy. But yeah, a lot of kind of cool things are coming. There's a lot more details yet to come. We haven't, the thing is, for the CCP, we didn't even know about like this. We were just told that it's going to go live on Saturday live on Monday in the forum. So I don't know if we're going to see a side event. I think it'll probably be a case at this rate it'll just go live. It's either going to be Thursday or Friday, more than likely Friday for that, if I was to hazard a guess. But yeah, this has been the video. What are your thoughts on next month? Personally, I'm most excited for Deadpoolooza. So back issues 8, variant 8, whatever you want to call it. That's the thing I'm most excited for. Unless we get spicy side event coming, but I'm going to be very critical about side events, especially now that I'm kind of like writing them and not kind of like, you know, with the point like, oh yes, I'm now doing side events. No, now that I'm kind of coming up with ideas, I definitely want to come up with ideas for side events that are definitely different to what's being posted. So it's always interesting to see what the new side events are, but I have to be very careful because I'm like, I think mine could be better if Kabam go with any of my ideas. But we'll see. Looking forward to next month. So yeah, positive, and just to see what the rewards are and stuff like that. In any case, thank you very much for watching this video. Make sure as well to check out some other content located on screen right now. Got a couple of fun videos posting tomorrow, and yeah, going to go with a live stream a bit later on today. Appreciate you all. Much love. Have a good evening. Bye bye.